Hi, McHenry Mops. I'm Shannon, and I'm going to share a yoga practice with you today. And since we're all moms and women, and we often don't take time for ourselves for self-care, I thought I would do a little quick self-care yoga practice with you just to feel good and feel like you did something for yourself today. So let's start in just an easy seated cross-legged position. Doesn't matter which leg is in front, whatever is comfortable for you. And sit up nice and tall here. So you want your hips right over your sitting bones, shoulders right over those hips, and your head right in the center, nice and aligned. So you're not leaning forward or backwards, but you're sitting up nice and straight and tall. And go ahead and close your eyes here. And then gently rest your hands either on your knees with your palms down or your palms up or on your thighs, wherever your hands just naturally fall and it's comfortable for you. And here we want to focus on our breath. So we want to have deep inhales and exhales. We want them to be deep and steady and even. You want to fill your entire diaphragm up when you inhale and let it all out entirely when you exhale. So when you inhale, you want your belly to rise. You want to feel it get bigger. And when you exhale, it should relax. Oftentimes we breathe the opposite way, and this is what we call backwards breathing. So when we inhale, our stomach goes in, and when we exhale, it goes out. That's not the correct way to breathe. So when you inhale, you want that belly to get big. And when you exhale, you want it to relax. So if you need to place your hand on your stomach to feel that, go ahead and do that. But let's get in that deep rhythm of breathing. Good. Now go ahead and set an intention for your practice today. So whatever that is, it's totally up to you. It could be self-care. It could be simply saying, I will make time for myself. It could be joy, trust, forgiveness, whatever you want to focus on during your self-care practice today. I always choose little short statements. So for me tonight, it will be, I will make time to take care of myself so I can in turn take care of others. I will make time to take care of myself so I can in turn take care of others. I will make time to take care of myself so I can in turn take care of others. And now you can leave your eyes open or closed, either way. But go ahead and drop your chin to your chest and feel that nice deep stretch down the back of your neck into your shoulders. Always continuing with the deep inhales and exhales here. And then return your head back to neutral, and then gently tilt your chin up so your gaze is up. Don't slam your head back, be gentle on that neck. Stretching out the front of your throat here, the front of your neck. And remembering to breathe here. And returning your head back to neutral. And drop your right ear to your right shoulder, feeling the stretch down the side of the left side of your neck. If you want to go deeper, take this right hand and place it on the top side of your head. Don't pull your neck down, but just the simple weight of the hand will give you a deeper stretch down the side of that neck. And to go even further, you can reach your left fingertips out towards the ground. Giving yourself a nice stretch down the left side of the neck into the shoulder. And release that and bring your head back to neutral. And let's switch sides. Drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Place that left hand on the top right side of the head. And gently reach those right fingertips out towards the mat. And release that. And come up onto your knees here and sit back on your heels. Now your heels, your toes can either be flat like this or you can tuck them under. And if you tuck them under, you'll get a nice stretch in your feet. So whatever is best for you. If this is too much on your knees, if you don't like this, you can remain seated cross-legged like we were too. You don't have to sit like this. Let's inhale our arms up overhead. And exhale your hands to your heart in prayer. Again, sitting up tall here, so we're not leaning forwards or backwards. We're right in line. Inhale the arms up. And exhale your hands to heart in prayer. This time you can bring your gaze up with your inhale, your arms up, gaze up. Exhale your hands to heart in prayer, tuck the chin. Inhale the arms up overhead, gaze up. Exhale your hands to heart in prayer, tuck the chin. Last time, inhale the arms up overhead and tuck the chin. Good. Now let's take the left hand to the side, right behind your ear, on the right side. And give yourself a little gentle massage here, all the way down the side of your neck. For a little self-care, a little self-love, down into the shoulder. And switch sides. Bring your head to your right shoulder, your right arm up behind your left ear. Gently massage your neck all the way down to your shoulders. We carry a lot of stress, a lot of tension in our shoulders and upper back. So it's really nice for us to stretch those out. Give them a little massage every now and then. And return your head back to neutral. And let's move on to our hands and knees into our tabletop. Now, if you have never done tabletop before, make sure your wrists are right underneath those shoulders. Your knees are right underneath your hips, and your feet are directly behind you, coming straight out from those knees. So when you look between your legs, you shouldn't be able to see your feet. So they're not inward or outward. They're right behind your knees. And then don't let your belly and your torso just sag. You want to keep some integrity here. So keep your chest kind of hollowed out and up. Keep your core engaged when you're in tabletop. And this is a solid foundation for you. And now we're going to stretch it out here a little bit in tabletop. So on an inhale, we're going to drop our belly and gaze up for cow pose. And inhale. And then on your exhale, let's round your back and tuck your chin for cat. And inhale, drop your belly, gaze up. And exhale, round your back, tuck your chin. And just follow your own breath pattern here. You don't have to follow me. Just make sure on your inhales, that's when you're gazing up because your chest is open. You can get the full benefit of your breath. And on your exhale, round your back, tuck your chin. So do a few more cycles like that. And again, if you practice yoga and you want to add in some more things here, feel free to do that. And after you complete your next cycle, return to your tabletop, your stable table here. And then we're gonna twist. So let's inhale our right arm up and open our chest up to the right. And then as we exhale, we're gonna thread the needle. We're gonna thread our right arm underneath our left, bringing our right shoulder to the mat and our right cheek to the mat. Leaving our hips up in the air here. This left arm you can walk out in front of you if you'd like, or you can leave it. It's just a different stretch, so whatever you like, whatever feels better for your body. And remember to keep your deep inhales and exhales here. And then slowly push yourself back up to your table. We're going to do the other side. So this time lift your left arm up and open your chest to the left. And then thread that left arm underneath your right, bringing your right shoulder down to the mat, your right cheek down to the mat. And if you want to, you can walk this top hand out. And then slowly push yourself back up to table. Now we're going to sit back for child's pose. So put your big toes together, open your knees up to about as wide as your mat, and then sit back on your heels. And then go ahead and lean forward, bringing your forehead down to the mat, and walking those fingertips out. This is our child's pose. And while you're here, if you want to rock your head back and forth a little bit, giving yourself a nice little forehead massage here. This is our safe place in yoga, where we come to rest, where we feel all tucked in and tucked away from the world. A pose where we can feel vulnerable. Slowly walk yourself up. And come back down to seated. Just swing your legs around. And have them out in front of you. Your feet are flexed here. So we're not just hanging out sitting, but we have some integrity in our legs. We're holding them up, flexing our feet. Our spine is nice and long, so we're not rounded here, slouching. We're not leaning back, but we're nice and straight, sitting up over our sit bones. And flex those feet. And then inhale your arms up. And we're going to forward fold over those feet. So here, again, keep this spine long here. So we don't want to round and be like this. As we fold over, we want to think up, out, and then over. So we're not rounding that spine. So that means you might not get down as far, and that's okay. There's no reason. As long as we're stretching, there's no reason to have your forehead all the way down to your legs. That doesn't help you if you're rounding your back to get there. So we want to keep that spine long. That's what we want. And once you get to your stepping point, if you want to relax your neck, that's totally fine. But there's a difference between just relaxing your neck and rounding your whole spine. And slowly walk yourself back up your legs here. And then let's move into butterfly. So kiss the soles of your feet together here. And if this is too much on your knees, because this can be a very intense stretch for some people, you can always prop yourself up with blocks or pillows if you don't want such an intense stretch, because even this will give you a stretch without such strain on your knees. So however you want to do it, it's your practice. But once you're here, try to roll those feet out so the arches, so you can see the arches of your feet, so they're exposed to you. And gently give yourself a massage in the arches of your feet. Good, and now here we're gonna, again, forward fold, but we're gonna think up, out, and then over, so we're not rounding our spine. So if you want a pillow or a block or something, grab one, because if you don't get down to the ground, that's fine, but you might wanna rest your head on something. So again, think up, out, and then over. And if this is where you are, this is where you are, and this is fine. Some of you will be able to go a little further. So wherever you are with keeping your spine straight, once you get there, then you can relax your head and neck. And walk yourself up. And go ahead and close those knees. And gently roll yourself on back to your back here. Good. Now we're going to bring both of our legs straight up. So flex your feet and have your legs straight up in the air, coming straight up from your hips. If this is too hard for you to hold your legs up like this, and you have wall space, scoot your bottom all the way against the wall, so it's touching the wall, and put your legs up the wall, and the wall will hold your legs up. Well, what this does is it improves your circulation, it energizes you, it revives you. If you hold this for about 5 minutes, it will be equal to about a 20 or 30 minute little power nap. So this is very energizing for you, and it's great for your circulation. So we're not going to hold this for quite 5 minutes here, but for a few cycles of breath. So just go ahead and relax into this. And you'll feel, if you are holding your legs up not against a wall, that you're also working your core here. So your core should be engaged here to hold your legs up. Because if you're letting your core go, then likely your legs aren't engaged either. So keep your legs engaged, keep your core engaged. go ahead and bend your knees, placing your feet back on the mat. Now put your arms out to the side in T and lift your hips up and slightly bump them over to the left, and then let your knees fall to the right. Now if you want to take this twist a little bit further, pick your right ankle up and place it on top of that left thigh, and that'll pull that left leg down just a little bit more. And then go ahead and gaze out to the left. And twists are really great for digestion. They're great to detoxify if you're having tummy troubles. Any kind of twist is really great for that. And you can do twists laying down, kneeling, standing, lunging. There's all kinds of variations of twists. We did another one when we were kneeling, when we were threading the needle. So there are many ways to incorporate twists into your yoga practice. And return to center. And then let's switch sides. So pick your hips up, bump them over to the right a little bit, and then let your knees fall to the left. And again, you can place that left ankle on top of that right thigh. Gaze over your right hands. And then return back to center. Go ahead and hug both knees into your chest here. You can rock back and forth, massaging out that lower back. Rocks, little rocks, whatever feels good on your back here. My daughter was doing handstands on my wall. I can see her prints up there. All right, go ahead and let go of those knees. And then stretch your legs out long and get really comfortable here for our Shavasana, our final resting posture. So if you want to put socks on, I like to put socks on, but I don't have any in here. Or if you have a blanket and you want to cover up, go ahead and do that. This is your time to relax, your time to clear your mind, to take care of you. So get cozy. And just trust your mat, trust the floor, and just melt into it. Let go of any tension you're holding on to. Unclench your jaw. Let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Relax your shoulders, your fingertips. If you're holding tension in your glutes and your thighs, we tend to do that without even noticing it sometimes. Just let that go. Any thoughts that are in your head, just swipe them to the side. It's kind of like a phone screen. Just swipe it away until later. This is your time to just be. And I realize that you guys are all at home, so you might have a lot of distractions around you, and that's okay. I typically do too. We all don't have perfect yoga studios in our homes, so just do the best you can. Gently begin to bring some movement back to your body, wiggling your fingers and your toes, waking your body up again. And slowly roll over onto a comfortable side. And take your time sitting up here. Push yourself up back to that easy seated cross-legged position we started in at the beginning. And sit up nice and tall. You can leave your eyes closed if you want. Relax your shoulders. And go ahead and cross your arms in front of you and give yourself a big hug, walking those fingers back to your shoulder blades. We can't really get hugs from many people right now, so we might as well hug ourselves. And then uncross those arms and switch sides, put the other arm on top and give yourself a big hug, walking those fingertips back to your shoulder blades. And release that. Returning your hands back to your knees. And coming back to that intention you set at the beginning of the practice, and just repeat that to yourself a few times here. Whatever it was, whether it was a phrase or a word. I will make time to take care of myself so I can in turn take care of others. I will make time to take care of myself so in turn I can take care of others. May we always strive to think pure thoughts, see people the way God intended us to see them, speak truth with love and grace, and honor God with our whole hearts. Namaste. Thank you for letting me practice with you today. I enjoyed it. If you're looking for more yoga, we do offer yoga at the McHenry Chapel on Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock. It's for all levels, so we just kind of have a little quiet time and practice some yoga. So if you're interested, come on out for that. But I'm sure I will see most of you soon. Bye.